So I'm going to buy my personal contract hire vehicle from 𝐵𝐷𝐿. 𝐵𝐷𝐿 have been the funder. It's now a month before the end of my contract, so I've been told to start the process at least 4 weeks before, because it takes that length of time to get through. So phone number ready, let's ring. I'll put it on speakerphone so you can hear the process.
Thank you for calling BCA, who operate and provide the drive service on behalf of 𝐵𝐷𝐿. If you have not yet received a purchase price but would like to receive a quotation for your vehicle, please press 1. Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us. Did you know you can obtain a quotation online by going to www.drivesales.𝐵𝐷𝐿.co.uk. All you need is your vehicle registration and current mileage.
Okay, well, I'll try that, but let's talk to a human being as well.
Good morning, BCA Marketing. This is Yasmin. How can I help?
Hello, can I give you a registration of a vehicle I want to buy that's on lease with me?
Okay, please could you confirm the make and model of that vehicle for me?
It's a Kia E Niro 4+.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Could I just get your name, please?
It's Jonathan Porterfield.
Jonathan Porterfield. Perfect. Have you got the current mileage of your vehicle, Jonathan?
It is, I'll just turn it on now, 33,205.
Perfect. Okay, so give me just 1 moment, I'll see if we can get this quoted for you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Jonathan. So the quote's come out at 17,875.
Okay. Can you...
Emailed over to you?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh, no worries. Thank you so much.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Bye. So there we go. A little bit less than last month. I think it was 18,050. So it's dropped a little bit. So I'm going to do some research. I'll try it online as well and see what we come up with. But I know the car. I've had it serviced. It's about to have its 3rd service and its 1st MOT. And yeah, no point haggling trying to get it lower. It is what it is. So let's press on. So the instructions are really easy. I did my own research. This is what it would have fetched at auction. Of course, I avoided the extra fees from the auction house. So £17,875 is what I paid. And in about 4 weeks after I paid them, the V5 came through in my name. So the Niro has just had its 3rd service and its 1st MOT. And it went straight through. So this time my 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 garage basically serviced the car, did the brakes, cleaned the brakes up, cleaned the rear discs. They were quite dirty and he cleaned them up. That's just through lack of use. So whenever you hear someone saying that EVs create more brake dust because they're heavier, it's rubbish. What you need to do is jump on the brakes once a week to keep the disc clean, and I haven't been doing that, so I've got to be more aggressive with my braking. Pollen filter changed, brake fluid change, should do that every 3 years, so I said yeah, get that done. And also change the reduction oil in the reduction gearbox, which I did on the 1st service. It wasn't too discoloured. But what Conrad has done as well for me, my garage, he has fitted a new sump plug for the gearbox with a tiny magnet in. And what that does, it attracts any tiny minuscule particles of metal fragments that may come from that single gear reduction gearbox innards. So that's a good thing, and he's offering that to customers, but he just fitted it because he knew I'd say yes. So would I want to change the E Niro? No, it's just a great all-round electric vehicle. I love it. It does everything I want it to do. Like I said in my first review of this actual car, was after 7 months and 7,000 miles. I'll put a link above my head for that video. And I was really taken with it, and here we are 36 months later, and I still like the car for all the reasons I said in that video. Memory seats, heated cooled seats, the cruise control is great, adaptive cruise control. It's just a great all-round car. Despite it looking like a hungry hippo at the front, I quite like the fact it doesn't shout, "Look at me, I'm an EV." It just looked like a normal SUV crossover type car. Now for me and my wife, it's so easy to live with, so easy to get in and out of. Yeah, nothing else interests me at the moment with regard to a daily run around, so we will be keeping this. So as you all know, I'm a bit of a fan of the Kia E Niro, but I thought it's about time we had another perspective on this amazing EV, because I regularly geek out, as you know, on the E Niro. I think someone is agreeing with me that's in the car. This is Mrs. P, my long-suffering wife. So, without any preparation, and I've not primed her, and I'm really chuffed she's going to be on camera because she was usually a bit reluctant. Mrs. P.
Yes.
Ursula.
Yes.
What do you think to the Kia E Niro? Good points first. What do you like about it?
Good points first. Ooh, I like almost everything about it.
Right.
Literally almost everything. I like the electric adjustable seats. I like the heated seats. I like the steering wheel.
Heated steering wheel.
Heated steering wheel. It's just such a comfy car to drive, and because I'm not very tall, I like the height you can get the seat to. I can actually see over the bonnet. It's brilliant.
Which is a bonus.
It is. Yeah.
Things you don't like, things you find irritating.
Okay, the worst for me. I like this car because I can keep the car key in my bag, because you don't. I can unlock the car without having to take my key out. But it's stupid because to unlock the electric
plug,
power.
Yeah, what you charge it with.
That's
the Type 2 connector.
That's the one.
That's the one.
To unlock your connector, I have to fiddle in the bottom of my bag, get my key out and blip it twice to unlock it when I've been charging it.
Yeah.
And that is such a pain when you're standing in the pouring rain and you just want to jump in your car and go, and I have to fiddle in my bag and blip it twice to unlock the connector.
Well, you could always unblip it twice when you're in the porch of the house and then run out and plug it.
But what about if you're out somewhere else? If you plugged in when you're in town and I'm coming back with 2 bags of shopping or something, and you have to put your shopping bags down to get your key out of the car.
First world problems. What about anything else? Do you find it irritating?
It would be really nice to have an electric adjustable seat in the passenger side.
Right.
Because that would be really handy.
So you don't like the whole manual adjustment of the passenger seat?
I don't, because it's really, and I've only got tiny hands, but it's really hard to get your hands down the side of the car to find where the little knob thing is. It's really annoying.
Yeah.
But I like just about everything else.
What about, you were saying earlier about the controls? Because there are rather a lot of knobs.
I like the twiddly knobs.
The twiddly knobs.
I like to be able to drive, and I like to be able to put my hand down and twiddle and twiddle the knobs rather than try and touch a screen. Honestly, when you're driving and you have to drive and keep your car going straight and reach out and touch a screen to tap the right little, it's just really difficult.
Is that a bit of a slight at Tesla, is it?
Well, yeah, probably.
Or any touch screen? Any
touch screen, really. But it's just really nice to be able to keep your eyes on the road and put your hand out and find where the little knob is and just twiddle it, and you're sorted. So I prefer to have knobs and buttons rather than the touch screen. I really do. And the only other thing I don't like about this car, I was just thinking about it when we said twiddly things. One thing on this car really annoys me, and it's that sensor on the car that time when you go off the road a little bit, when you sort of drift a little bit.
Yes, because you shouldn't drift, should you really?
Really annoying. It's like driving with your granny. Honestly, it's just, stay straight. Oh, you're going off the road, it's just ridiculous. You know, for how long have people been driving without having to have a little beep, beep, beep that tells them when they're very slightly drifting to one side?
It's amazing how I can't turn off that beep, beep, beep on this car. That is really annoying.
It is annoying that you can't turn it off, and it's just, and the roads up here are quite narrow.
Yes.
So sometimes the white line there isn't a lot of room,
no.
And you've only got to just go off a foot or so, and the car's shouting at you.
So we've been driving for about 10 minutes on one of these roads, and it's been deafening, hasn't it? The beeping has just not stopped.
Are you saying it's my driving?
As if I would venture to be that bold.
But you just have.
No. Not saying anything of the sort.
But it is annoying when it beeps at you all the time.
So hats off to my wife, because where are you going tomorrow?
I'm driving down to, I'm going from up here to Thurso, then to Glasgow, and then the day after that Glasgow down to Leicester.
So you're going down south?
Yeah, quite a long way down south.
So are you anxious about doing 400-500 miles down to Leicestershire?
No, it's a doddle.
So even this morning you downloaded the Tesla app, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
And the Electroverse app to use with the Electroverse card.
I did.
So yeah, you don't have to be a geek to drive a long way in a Kia E Niro.
And believe me, I'm definitely not a geek.
You're not a geek. Thank you, Mrs. P.
You're welcome.
So yeah, it's just a great all-round EV. I don't want the new Niro EV. Okay, it might look a bit more swish. It's not as economical as this. The new Niro EV chomps through electrons per mile more than the old one. And this is the old one. So I shall be keeping this. When shall I do the next video update on this? We're now at 33,220 miles. Let's do the next one at 60,000 miles, which I'm guessing it'll be in about 2, probably 3 years time. So if you have been, thanks for watching, and wherever you are, have a happy E Niro day.